Hello guys, Kelly here from Kelly's Aquariums. I've just acquired a little bit of kit that I'm going to put into my sump because I'm finding that I'm having to top it up about once a week. Just literally like well, one of them jugs there full a week, but it just lets the water level go down a bit because I've put a window in it. I've got dehumidifiers running, you know, because you don't want mould or out in your room. I mean, I have got covers on this tank. But, oh, this is all going to go wrong now, isn't it? That compartment there, I've rooked the mat up just a sec. Sorry, it'll be alright, won't it? That compartment there, just let me turn the lights on. I've got loads of lights. I don't do much. Just let me take the window one off. Should have probably done this beforehand, shouldn't I? Schoolboy error. So, as you can see, this sump, that compartment at the end there, is getting quite low at the water level. So I have to sort of top that up like once a week to keep it, you know, from the pump starting to have a bad time. So what I've done, it has got a reservoir on the back. It's only a little one, it's about 18 litre, but it only needs a few litres in that a week. So what I did was buy this, the Smart ATO by Autoaqua. Now I got this one because it's tiny and it's done on a sensor and not a ball cock type of thing out your toilet. So that's it. It's that little. Oh come on, let's have a bit of focusing. It's this little beast there. So it's an optical sensor. So this is a magnet. Oh, one-handed. This is always good, isn't it? So basically that goes in the tank. And when the water level drops below that peak, that obviously keeps it on the side of the sump. It turns a tiny little pump on, which is this here. As you can see, that is tiny. It's a 200 litre an hour, I think. DP 200, yeah, so it's a DC one. Sorry, you're just looking at the wrong bit there. You're not looking at the actual thing. It's one of them. So it's just a little thing. There's all the details. 250 centimetre head height and 280 litres an hour, but it's a tiny little beast. I use very similar, it's just a 12 volt pump, which as long as they've got that, apparently you can just use any pump as long as they're a 12 volt and the fit, and I've got a few of them, so that's a bonus. So yeah, and you've got at the other end of that there is a junction box, very simple. I'm try and show you it in the light. Oh, just focus the wrong way. So it basically, you put one plug from the power into that and the other one into the pump, and that's literally it. You get a load of hose, a few metres of hose, and oh, there is one other thing, and then this which clamps onto the side of your tank to hold it, or to the side of my sump in my case, and that holds the actual pipe where the water's going to go in. Always got to make sure that that is out the water, so when the pump turns off it don't back siphon. And you get like a little siphon breaker. Now when I saw this, I thought it was this phone making me die inside. It just cannot focus on anything. It's garbage. Damn you, Samsung. So I thought it was a check valve, so it can only let air through. But if you look, obviously you can see through that. It's just a straight through pipe. What makes it interesting is what I can't focus on because of garbage Samsung optics is the shape. So when you put it in the pipe, it lets air out, so it obviously it keeps a bit of airflow down that side. So it basically, if it starts back siphoning, as long as you've got it in the right way around, it pulls air in, so you actually get a siphon break. The only problem is obviously it'll let water out when it's going the wrong way, so you've got to make sure where that is what I'm going to do is the pump's going to be in there, which I'm going to have to clean because it's never been cleaned. I've dropped loads of muck in it by the look of it. It'll be sort of at the top here, because the pipe will come out of there. So it'll be at the top. So even if the water does, you know, start siphoning back, which it won't because I'll place things correctly, the water would come out there, so it won't be an issue. So, oh, just a second. Just realised one of my pumps is running badly. There we go. I was messing about earlier, I forgot about that. So, yeah. So, basically that's it. So, yeah, sorry about that pump there. I was messing about with the speed of the flow of it. And it had, I'd put too much flow on the little beast, so it's filling back up as we speak. Look. 8 to 10 off. But anyway, the moving bed's moving. So, that's it. I'm going to install it now. Give it a test. Hi guys, so just fitted it. As you can see, there's a little pump in there. There's a bit of a reservoir with a thing. Lid's off obviously. And the level is a bit steamy there. And as you can see, it's pumping in. And I'm hoping it's going to stop when it gets to that line. That line might be a bit high. I've literally only just put it in, so I'm about to check, see what's what. But in a couple of minutes, a couple of seconds maybe even. It's taking so much longer than I thought it was going to. Not like that. I mean, it's getting there. It's just it was quite a ways down. Yeah, I'm a bit probably higher than I want to be, but not that much. I'll move it down in a second. I'm going to do this as a test. So in theory, when it gets to desired height, it should be any time now. It should stop pumping. There we go. Look at that. So now in theory, when that drops a bit, I am going to drop it a bit further down because that's just about a centimetre too high. But that is a little auto top-up unit, and that's that. So I shouldn't have as much maintenance to do. Yeah, you see, it just went off just for a second there. Oh, I was just wondering if I could see the actual. Yeah, so that's the what's it called? The check valve thing. It's a weird one, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye. Righty okay, so it's fully installed. So, as you can see, there's a pipe coming out of my top-up chamber. There's the little pump in there. And as I showed you, you probably can't see it now, but above the water there's the check valve. And in there, go under, you can see, so the level's a bit high at the minute. As you can see, it's just sort of going over my bubble trap, but that's fine because that'll go within a day. I'll evaporate at least a couple of mil off, and when it gets down to that level, it will pump back in through the tube there, which is held on by that black thing. So yeah, it's pretty good. The wiring is basically that plug next to the one what says air, if you can even see the one what says air, that big thing there. So it's got a power adapter and it goes into that little junction box, and that's it. It's just sat there under me air pumper next to me ink bed. So yeah, quite happy with that. I've tested it in and out, moved it up and down a bit. Oh, look at that, see how poor these. It's a Galaxy Note 4, I've said it before, I'll say it again, garbage for a camera. But it's Note 5, sorry, not 4. But either way, don't matter, I don't use it very often, it's just that I had it here. I wasn't going to do a video, I was just setting my little pump up. And I thought, I might as well show it. But yeah, that's the only thing, with a sump running like that, and say behind those two doors there's a big dehumidifier. With that running, I lose a bit, not loads, but just a bit. So yeah, that's it. So there's the engine room with a little bit of a auto top up, but only so that the sump level doesn't change. Thanks for watching. Bye.